Imagine you are walking down this busy street and suddenly you bump into an old friend. You start remembering about the good old days. But wait, how do you talk about those memories? That's where the simple past tense comes in. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into the simple past tense with lots of examples and practices. By the end of this video, you will be able to talk about past events like a pro. So grab your notebooks and let's get started. The simple past tense is used to talk about actions or events that happened and finished in the past at a definite time. In the past means before now. For example, she called me yesterday. There are some common time expressions for simple past tense. Yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last winter, last year, 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, in 1995, and so on. Examples: I visited my grandmother last weekend. He took his dog for a walk last night. She started a new job 2 days ago. They moved to a new city in 2010. We also use past simple tense to talk about the lives of the people who are dead. For example, Michael Jackson released his best-selling album, Thriller, in 1982. William Shakespeare wrote many famous plays. To form the simple past tense, we usually add ed to the base form of regular verbs. For example, work becomes worked, walk, walked, play, played, live, lived, dance, danced, study, studied, cry, cried, relax, relaxed, hug, hugged, admit, admitted. But be careful, some verbs are irregular and don't follow this rule. They don't follow a specific pattern. They have to learn the list of irregular verbs and their past tense forms. Let's look at some common ones. Be, was or were, buy, bought, come, came, do, did, get, got, give, gave, go, went, have, had, leave, left, make, made, sell, sold, speak, spoke, meet, met, pay, paid, put, put, see, saw, take, took, write, wrote. We make the negative form by using didn't before the verb. For example, I arrived in Tokyo last night. You didn't arrive in Tokyo last night. We ate in a restaurant last week. You didn't eat in a restaurant last week. He worked very hard yesterday. She didn't work very hard yesterday. We make the question form by using did at the beginning of the sentence before the subject. Did you stay at a hotel last summer? Did they finish their homework last night? Did she have fun with her friends last vacation? Don't forget, in negative and question forms, we never change the main verb to the past form. We use the base form of the verb. Pay attention to was and were that are the irregular verbs of to be in simple past tense. We use was for the subjects I, he, she, and it. And we say were with the subjects you, we, and they. Look at the examples. My dog was very hungry when I was out this morning. They weren't in school last weekend. Were you happy with the result of the project? Was the weather nice during your vacation? Listen to Arthur and Karen.
Hey, how was your summer?
It was great. I was at a business seminar in Florida. Bill Gates was there. I talked to him for a few minutes. I also dropped by a friend for lunch. We didn't cook anything. Instead, we walked to a cafe near his house.
Raise your hands if the statement is false. Arthur's summer wasn't good. False. He had a great time. Bill Gates was there. True. Arthur didn't drop by his friend. False. He dropped by his friend. Arthur and his friend cooked lunch. False. They didn't cook anything. Arthur's friend drove them to have lunch in a cafe. False. They walked to the cafe. Let's listen to a short story using the simple past tense.
2 summers ago, we took our vacation in Vancouver. We drove there, but our car broke down on the freeway, and we spent the first night in Seattle. When we got to Vancouver, we found a bed and breakfast, and we stayed there for the week. We saw a botanical garden and bought a lot of souvenirs. We wanted to go to Victoria, but it was too far away and the weather was terrible. It rained every day.
Now it's your turn. Complete the sentences with the correct simple past form of the verbs. Pause the videos and write your answers. Ready? Great job! Let's check the answers. Last vacation, my family went to Manchester by bus. First, they did some shopping and went sightseeing. Then they ate their lunch at the restaurant. After that, they visited the Museum of Science and Industry. Later, they had afternoon tea. Finally, they came back home by train. You have done an amazing job today. Understanding the simple past tense is a huge step in mastering English. Keep practicing and comment below with a sentence using the simple past tense about your last weekend. I'd love to read your stories. Remember, there are spelling and pronunciation rules. But hold on, don't forget to check out our next video. It's going to cover everything you need to know about simple past spelling and pronunciation. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. Thanks for watching.